Hi everybody, Marty's Flick and Feathers again today, and I'm tying a wee bass fly for you. It's Marty's Minimal Mudbug. It's a fairly simple little sort of crayfish imitation, easy to knock up. You can tie them in different sizes and colours, probably from about a 4 or a 2 all the way down to an 8. And I'm sure you could change the hook and use them in salt water. I think it'd make a decent mantis shrimp. So the hook I'm using is a TMC 200R curved shank there. This is a size 6, but as I say, change the size to suit yourself. So I'm going to just run on some Flymaster Plus. This is tan, but the colour is immaterial really. And then I'm going to take a couple of lengths of 0.35 lead wire. I'm going to run it the length of the shank, and I've tied it on top but I'm pushing it round. I want to get 3 lengths on. So I'm pushing it so that it's to the side but it's on top still. And just take my thread back to the front. Same again. I know my length, I can just take a couple of quick spirals. Cut it off. Same again. Three will hold it from at the same length. So this sort of keels the fly so that it rides hook up rather than just wrapping the shank with lead, which won't flip it necessarily. And you've still got a fair bit of weight there. And if you look, you can see that all of the lead is up on the top of the shank. I'll just come in with some super glue just to help secure all that, reduce the risk of any twisting. And just get that lashed on nice and secure. Build up a bit of thread to smooth the transition. Same at the front. Just touch that quick to take away any excess glue. Now, for the tail of this fly, I'm just using a zonker strip. Just going to measure it about. You want it about a shank and a half. You can trim it back on the water if you feel you need to. And it's just a single piece. So I'm just going to judge the length that I would like that, which is about there. And I'll take my bodkin and I'll just make a pilot hole in the middle. I don't know if you can see that there. Then slide the hook through it. go. Return the hook to the vise. Then I'll turn this over, I'll sweep all the hair back, take a few locking turns to fix that in place. There we go. Trim away your excess. Now I'm only using a single piece rather than like two for the claws. This is for speed, but there is also some method to my madness, I suppose you would say. Berkeley, that make Gulp, I believe it was, did a study a few years ago on bass, and they found that the bass were far more likely to eat a crayfish that had lost a claw or both than one that had two and was able to defend itself. But the only problem was that fishermen wouldn't buy soft plastics with no appendages, so they never really went much further with the production of stuff. So that's why I've gone to only a single piece, in the sort of hope of making it more appealing to the fish. So I've tied in a wee length of just gold wire just to protect the body a wee bit, and now I'm going to dub the body. I'm going to dub it quite heavily. This is a mix of SLF and Spectra flash dubbing. I've mixed 3 parts brown, 3 parts black and 3 parts golden olive SLF to 1 part peacock Spectra flash dubbing. So I've started about a quarter of the way forward, and I've went back towards the tail, because this at the head end is the bulkiest sort of area of a crayfish. And then I'm just going to add some more dubbing, slightly thinner amount on the thread here. Just keep taking it forward. And you can see, because I've mixed the dubbing, there's like slightly different colour patches. It creates a bit of a mottled effect, which I really like. I'm really convinced that mottled colours, or variation in colour, makes your flies far more effective than just a single tone. I mean, it might just be a confidence thing, but if it helps, it helps, you know. So I'm then going to stop here, and I'm going to come to the eye of the hook and then dub it back. Keep that nice and tight. And this is where I'll tie in my legs, but first I'll rib this nice and tight, 5 or 6 turns down the body, come across your thread, and just bend and break your wire. It's quite tough, that stuff. So I've now got my thread positioned nicely here. I'm going to take a strip of 10 rubber legs, and I'm going to tie them in so that at the back they're coming to just the back of the hook, maybe between the halfway between the barb and the bend or so, and the front they're extending a bit just beyond the hook eye. Just tie them on top. 3 or 4 tight turns is plenty. I'm going to come in with a wee bit more dubbing. Cover my thread wraps, and then I'll lift these, I'll take a turn in front and then just spiral back to the eye. Right, I find that easier than tying the legs in and then trying to dub this area. And then it's just time to come in, quick finish. Nice and tight, and another one. Add a bit of cement just to lock that whip finish in place. And then the last thing is just to separate your legs, just pull at them. And they'll split. And there you have it. That's it. It's a simple fly. You can tie them really quickly if you want to. Plenty of movement, a lot of wiggle. The zonker tail moves a lot. You've got the vibration of the legs. A very small amount of flash. You can just pick out. You know, it's nice and subtle. You don't want too much. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you tie some of these and go and catch some bass in them. Obviously, if you want to, you can add a weed guard. Where I'm going to be fishing this, it's sort of clear river, sight fishing. I won't be needing it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Remember to check out flickandfeathers.blogspot. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, that kind of jazz if you like. Thanks for watching. Tight lines, guys. Bye.